Hello friends, welcome to our J Multiverse channel. Today we are going to solve some illustrations on Carnot engine, means Carnot cycle. Okay, so this is our first illustration. A Carnot's engine operates with an efficiency of 40% with its sink at 27 degrees Celsius. By what amount should the temperature of the source be increased with an aim to increase the efficiency by 10%? So first of all, let's make the diagram of heat engine to understand this question and solve this easily. Okay, so this is our source with temperature T1, and this is our working agent, and this is our sink which is temperature T2, and this is given to us which is 27 degrees Celsius. But while doing calculations, we will not take temperature in Celsius, but instead we will take it in SI units, which is Kelvin. So 27 plus 273, which is equal to 300 Kelvin. I hope everyone knows the conversion of degree Celsius into Kelvin. Okay, so our sink temperature is T2, which is equal to 300 Kelvin. Okay, and now we also know efficiency. We know efficiency. Okay, we know efficiency, which is equal to 4 by 10. And now we have to first of all, let's find source temperature initially. Okay, so 4 by 10, right, means efficiency would be equal to 1 minus T2 by T1. So 4 by 10 equal to 1 minus T2 means 300. Okay, 300 by T1. So from this we could easily find T1 as 300 by T1 is equal to 6 by 10. So from this T1 would be equal to 500 Kelvin. This will be again in Kelvin because we have taken T1 SI units. Okay, so T1 would be in Kelvin. But now what question is asking is, now we have to increase by what amount we should increase the temperature of source so that efficiency increases by 10%. So initially efficiency is 40%, but now we increase temperature of source such that final efficiency would be 50%, means 10% increment. There is 10% increment in efficiency and final efficiency would be 50%, and we doesn't know final, we have to find final, so means increment in source temperature so that the final efficiency would be 50%. So let's say final efficiency means final source temperature would be, let's say that is T1 dash. Okay, and let's say it is T, so efficiency would be equal to 1 minus T2 by T. Now sink temperature is remained same in both the cases. Okay, so now efficiency is 50%, which is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 equal to 1 minus 300 by T. From this T equal to 600 Kelvin. So initially source temperature is 500 Kelvin and finally source temperature is 600 Kelvin. So increment in source temperature would be 600 minus 500, which is equal to 100 Kelvin. That is answer to this problem. Okay, this is answer to this problem. Okay, so let's try another illustration. This is a simple one. Okay, and only simple illustrations are formed on this concept. Okay, so let's try another one. This is our another illustration. Okay, a Carnot's heat engine works with an ideal monoatomic gas and an adiabatic expansion ratio equal to 2. Determine its efficiency. First of all, what is adiabatic expansion ratio? This is the increment in temperature. Okay, means ratio of final temperature to final volume to initial volume in second adiabatic process, or okay, in second adiabatic process. Okay, so in adiabatic expansion it is written clearly, this is second adiabatic process in which final volume ratio of final volume to initial volume is equal to 2, means volume is doubled in adiabatic expansion process, that is second process. Okay, so this is adiabatic process, right? And now here gamma for monoatomic gas, which is 1 plus 2 by F, F is 3 for monoatomic gas, so 1 plus 2 by 3, which is equal to 5 by 3. So gamma is equal to 5 by 3, which is adiabatic exponent. And now here what we have to find efficiency. So let's say initial temperature is T1 and which is equal to source temperature, right? In when we see diagram of Carnot cycle, it is something like that, something like this. Okay, so we are in second process. So initially temperature is T1, which is source temperature. Finally temperature is T2, which is sink temperature. And this is adiabatic process. Here initial volume is V1, final volume is, let's say, V2. So V2 is equal to 2V1, that is given to us. Initial temperature is T1, final temperature is T2, and we know that T V की power gamma minus 1 equal to constant. Therefore T V की power 5 by 3 minus 1 equal to constant. Therefore T V की power 2 by 3 equal to constant. Now initial temperature is T1, initial volume is V1, T1 V1 power 2 by 3 to T2 V2 power 2 by 3. Now V2 we know T1 by T2. Okay, T1 by T2 would be V2 by V1 power 2 by 3, means now we know V2 by V1, which is equal to 2. So 2 की power 2 by 3, which is 4 की power 1 by 3. Now T2 by T1 would be 1 by 4 की power 1 by 3, right? 1 by 4 power 1 by 3. Now efficiency is equal to 1 minus sink temperature by source temperature. So this is 1 minus 1 by 4 power 1 by 3. Now let's put answer. This is our answer, right? If you want to simplify, then you can simplify and get an exact value. Exact value is 0.37. On solving this and simplifying this, we get a value of its efficiency to be 0.37. So that is it for our lecture. Because not that much variety of problems are formed on this topic, so I have only taken two illustrations, and only simple illustrations are formed on this topic. Okay, so that's it for our lecture. If you like our lecture, then please subscribe our G Multiverse channel and share our video as much as possible. Thanks for watching.